onto my property. So I want to take where that pipe is and put some sort of a catch basin with a pipe that goes over to the other picture that shows you the depression in the ground, and that will fill up, and then, you know, the cows and the animals drink out of that, and then there's an overflow pipe, and the overflow pipe controls the level, and then the water just goes down in a pipe all the way down to the street into a catch basin. The catch basin enters into a grassy swale, and it falls into the drainage system that was initially put in.
Yeah, goes where it used to go before.
Yeah, it's going where it used to go. Right.
So, Drew Kukuchka, two questions. So, one, why the driveway, the gravel stone, and then two, I guess this might be for Joanna, but I'm just trying to figure out what exactly is the regulated activity here? Is it the filling of that wetland area? Is it the installation of the pipe in the wetland?
There's not filling.
Well, I want to have naked parties on my property. It's on top of the mountain.
Well, then are you going to invite us?
Yeah.
I will. I want to be. Look I'm already doing it. I just want to fix it the right way so that I don't go up to my ankles or my axles in the mud. I mean, you know, if you want to know the truth, someday I'm going to sell it. I have approval. It's an approved building lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, I mean, right now I want to be able to get down there. I have 6 grandchildren where they're going to ride they ride their 4-wheelers and all that kind of stuff, and we have parties, and I want to have easy access, and I'm just using my land that I pay taxes on.
And Dan, that pipe, the black pipe we're looking at on the photo that says pipe outlet from 54 Hangdog, that's taking a curtain drain. That's my understanding.
Yeah. The house was part of the house was sitting on ledge. So, you know, what we had to do in order to get the foundation was we had to pick the whole house up and put like 4 feet of stone underneath the whole house. So that mountain behind it, Rattlesnake Mountain, drains underneath my house, ends up in that pipe, and you know it drains until late June. So yeah, and then all the curtain drains and everything. That's the single location where it empties.
And to answer Drew's question, so my understanding is that there's no wetland filling proposed. That the regulated activity is really just the change in the drainage, not changing so much where the drainage is going, just kind of helping it get there, I guess, where it'd be extending this pipe, and let me move to the other photo, extending that pipe so that it connects to the existing outfall into that little pocket wetland. You can kind of see in this other photo,
that's a fake.
Where the ground gets a little bit torn up from access. So the idea would be to connect the pipe underground and then use gravel to improve the driveway.
That is a lie.
Yep, we put down the pipe like 4 feet below the ground. There's probably 10 foot grade change from where that pipe from my old house comes out, and then from where that little sippy hole is, there's probably a 10 foot grade change. And we would take that pipe and put it 4 feet below the ground so that it wouldn't come up in the cold weather or float up in the springtime. And that's about the extent of it. I mean, we're talking about putting in some sort of a structure. I'm not exactly sure, some sort of a catch basin so it would pick up the water that from the new gravel driveway that I'm going to put in, and then it's also picking up the water from my old house.
And so from a wetland perspective, I don't have any tremendous concern. Obviously, this is a continuously farmed piece that's been disturbed. This sounds like this was initially, may have been created, or maybe it was a seep, I'm not sure. But ultimately, we're not directly altering that wetland. We're using an existing outlet and directing that curtain drain directly to there instead of how it currently I had to bring it to the commission.
Okay.
I didn't really hear much of that.
I see it, Joanna, really is what you said, where he wants to manage what happens to the water instead of just let it sheet flow.
Right.
Correct.
And to give him a more stable area should he want to go in there with any kind of a vehicle.
Right.
Right.
Makes sense.
You know. Right. In the past, I tried to back a horse trailer down or a cow trailer down in there. Can't do it. You know, I mean, I used to catch my cows there, and I want to be able to just get on my property. I mean, no, I'm not asking for anything extravagant. This is a very simple situation.
I don't think, does anybody have any other questions or comments?
No.
I really don't have any others.
I have no questions. Oh, okay, Carl, you're the only one I can actually hear very clearly. So, can you summarize that?
Sounds okay so far, Dan.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
I'm usually not getting that good of news.
No, but of course we can't approve it tonight, so we can't vote on it tonight.
Yeah, I understand. You know, I told Joanna that, I was embarrassed the last time when I had to come in there and, it was like my first day on a job, but there's a longer story than that, but we won't get into it. I just, I want to follow the rules. I know what the rules are now, and, that's it. Not my first day on a job anymore.
Yep, we appreciate that, so.
I don't know why. I'm 68 years old. I'm ready to hang up, and now I'm ready to start following the rules. Yeah.
But you're all set with us. We'll just vote on it the next time we meet.
Yeah, that's no problem for me.
Okay.
Everybody, have a nice Thanksgiving, okay?
Yeah, you too, Dan. Nice to hear you.
Yeah, nice to be heard. Let me tell you something. We'll talk about it someday.
Okay, Dan. Be well.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, the proposed meeting dates. Did anybody have any objection?
I was thinking Wednesdays. Good.
Okay. How about like 7?
I was thinking the 5th Wednesday of every 3rd month.